Cody Lockett. It will be Cody Rutledge filling in tonight, and he goes against a man who will be a slight favorite here for Oklahoma, and that is Mr. Keller.
Yes.
Peyton Keller, who is 6-5 on the year, was an All-American 2 years ago at Ohio U. We mentioned these different schools. Oklahoma has 8 transfers in the lineup tonight. It's a national team. They've brought them in from everywhere as Roger Kish tries to build this program.
Exactly right, and it's, you know, we talked about that, even similar to what Oklahoma State had last year with all their older guys and transfer guys. But to your point, Keller's an All-American in 2024 from Ohio. He was down at 157 pounds there, so he's getting this bedlam underway, and his opponent is Cody Rutledge, which is right up the street from Edmond, 2-time national champ, Fargo champ, Ironman champ, and is part of Edmond North squad, which actually got 3 of those guys wrestling today with Rutledge here, Hollingsworth at 149 for OU, and Schneider as well as 157 for the Sooners.
And Rutledge in his limited dual action, 1-1, 5-2, counting his record in open tournaments. So this is his first official appearance in Gallagher-Iba Arena.
And just like a lot of these guys, we talk about controlling your emotions here, right? And you're obviously, it's in Bedlam. You got a packed house here. First time to wrestle in front of probably this many people.
Oh, yeah. It's just a great crowd. And Keller, of course, has been excellent for Oklahoma at times. And he, especially for Ohio, there's Rutledge. And on the shot, trying to get control of the far leg. Does not have 3 yet. Trying to reach over, pull the head clear and the left shoulder clear, and there's not yet. Keller doing a good job scrambling, hanging on there.
Yeah, Keller did a good job. Rutledge was trying to hide that ankle, but Keller was able to kind of roll that and pass that through. Now it's going to be who can get their head high still. They're both kind of in similar positions. Rutledge's got a little bit better position, but you see Keller still has that right leg underneath. So
could see a stalemate before I could even get it out of my mouth. There's the stalemate called by our lead official, Eric Burchett. Josh Briscoe is the assistant official. No score. From Cutler, Ohio is Peyton Keller, and as we said, All-American a couple of years ago for Ohio U. And they're home. Cleveland, that's where we'll be in March for the NCAA championships.
You'll see Rutledge get back to that, right? That was the first full attempt. Good pressure there, looking for that ankle, staying on the head. Keller really hadn't fired anything off. It's been a little bit more defensive here.
Still no score, 20 seconds left in the first. Gallagher-Iba holds 13,611, and I wouldn't be surprised if we have 12,000 people here tonight.
It's pretty close.
Tremendous crowd.
Yeah. I think eventually, you know, once we start getting closer, find out what the real attendance is. A good crowd for sure.
No score after the first. Rutledge and Keller. And
Keller deferred.
3 deferred.
Yeah, Rutledge is going in bottom position. So this is a crucial part here. We talk about this all the time, right? You got a young true freshman on bottom. You got a redshirt senior on top.
Right.
All-American under his belt. So this part is crucial for the young man in the bottom position.
Now, Oklahoma's favored in 2 weight classes. Ironically, you have to favor them here and also at 174, where Schubert is the highest-ranked wrestler. And the next 2 after that are literal toss-ups. There's the escape. So, you know, it wouldn't be a shock, even though Oklahoma State's heavily favored in the duel. Oklahoma could conceivably win the first 4 weight classes. Here is Rutledge, and again on the leg, the right leg. Standing position by Keller, trying to fight it off. Rutledge hikes it up, gets the trip, but not all the way to the mat, and there he goes.
Wow, that was nice.
3.
So what we saw right there from Rutledge, he did a really good job staying patient, and actually got Keller's ankle to his armpit, right? He was trying to reach out there, trip, did a good job staying patient, climbed the ladder. Keller kind of turned away and kicked. That's where Rutledge was able to grab those 2 legs to get that 3 points. Here's that replay right here. Got it high, actually beyond his armpit.
Nice.
And ended up getting his 3 points there.
And, you know, things can change in a hurry. Nothing to 4-0 in just about 40 seconds.
Well, one thing, Rutledge's pace will not slow down, right? It will not stop. Obviously, they're doing an optional start right here.
And he releases him.
And my guess is a couple more shots, he may get a stall call on Keller because Keller has not attacked yet.
Rutledge has been the aggressor. 2 good shots, including one that scored. And a goal shot by Keller there, but a counter by Rutledge. He has the leg again.
He baited
Traps
him.
ahead.
He baited him. He baited him. Oh, and what I say about he baited him, Keller kind of wanted him to take that so he could get in that little Merkle position. What Rutledge did a good job was, staying on his feet and not going.
Tried for the cradle. Oh, got it hooked up again. No points yet. 7-2 is the score, by the way. No escape yet. I beg your pardon. 7-1 still. Has a front cradle. You don't see that all that often, but some people can score with it.
He tried to end up rolling him through there and kind of got a little wonkadoodle, right? Don't ask me. Well, I know what wonkadoodle is, but it ain't in the dictionary. Trust me. Right?
With that. Is that an oral?
Let's say a little sideways, kind of uncomfortable. And watching Keller wrestle, right? Here's that second takedown that we were just discussing there. So he's coming there. Watch Keller kind of baiting. Well, now he's trying to get in a Merkle. Now, if Rutledge's hands hits the mat, that's 3. But he does a good job staying up. Keller gets a little too high, shakes him off, and ends up getting that 3 points.
And Rutledge holds on. Only 7 seconds left when they resumed, and he rides out to take a 7-1 lead into the third.
So Rutledge looked over to David, and he was like, Coach Taylor, he wants to have one more takedown. Because Rutledge is like, keep him down. What do you want me to do here?
Is he going to do
so
optional?
He's going to do optional start.
Probably release him. We'll see. Sometimes they can fool you. And there's the release to make it 7-2. Riding time is 1:05 in favor of Rutledge. It's been all Rutledge so far.
Keller kind of hit a little dump. That's that second high crotch attempt that he's tried, but Rutledge did a really good job of just down blocking there.
Good little duck under try by Keller, but nothing there. He's trying to pick up the pace a little bit.
Yeah.
He has to, down by 5.
Yeah.
Up. Rutledge, you go behind. That was too easy. Escape by Keller.
Rutledge still got to stay solid here. I'm kind of watching what Keller's doing, right? Kind of reaching back a little bit behind the waist. My man may have some tricks up his sleeves if you're not fundamentally sound.
He needs to hit a big move, obviously, because when you're down by 7, riding time against you, just playing takedown release probably won't get that done. So he's got to have something big, like a 5, 6, 7 point move.
Well, Rutledge is doing a good job of defending that so far. Good snaps by Keller.
1 minute left, actually 50 seconds now. Underhook there by Rutledge. Keller backs out of that. Keller just hasn't been able to get anything going.
Yeah, and a lot of that has to do with Rutledge's pace, his position, and he's just staying right in front of him. Heavy on the head the whole time. There's that dunk. He's been looking for that dunk.
And but Keller, or rather Rutledge counters, trying to come around. Nothing there. And you know, a big match for Rutledge. Makes his debut, has to lead off the duel.
Yeah.
And against a senior who's been an All-American, and he has performed admirably for the Cowboys.
He's performed really well. True freshman out here. First time, obviously, wrestling in this front of crowd in Gallagher Arena. You talked about Keller and his experience, right? But Rutledge has been the aggressor.
1:09 riding time. If nothing else happens, it'll be a major decision. 7 seconds left. 11-3 counting the riding time. And it is a major decision for Cody Rutledge in his Gallagher Iba debut. Cowboys lead 4-0. And he's a redshirt junior. Transferred in from Rutgers. Rutgers, Penn State, I get them mixed up.
No, Schubert's from Cal Baptist.
No, Facundo.
Penn State.
He's Penn State. And Schubert, Cal Baptist, of course, wrestled last year.
And like I tell you, Schubert has had one heck of a year, right? He won the Cliff King, went out to Rutgers and beat Pinto there. I know we have the familiar faces with DJ Parker. Another one following this at 84 beat Brian Saldano as well. And also Juan Moore, which has been there as well. So, yeah, this is a...
Well, Schubert beat All-American West Navy to win the Cliff King. As you said, he's a redshirt sophomore, has a very good season.
Schubert's in on that. He's high on that knee. Facundo's doing a really good job here.
Facundo's ranked 13th. He's 8-4.
They have been here, I think, already over a minute in this position.
And Facundo being taller is helping him out because it's hard for the shorter, stockier Schubert to get him hiked up high enough, but we'll see.
Got to figure it out. You got to wrestle through these positions, right? Facundo's doing a good job grabbing wrist. Schubert's trying to get that up. Now he's got it. Now he's at the ankle. Now he's made his adjustment getting to the ankle, trying to back trip a little bit.
Facundo hanging in there, but Schubert still in a good position. Trying to hike that leg and probably trying to get it over the shoulder. Ooh, almost there. Facundo hanging on. Minute and a half they've been going at it like this.
Let's see if he back trips again. Oh, nothing. He's in the crotch now. Facundo's in a little bit better position. You see Schubert trying to get that left arm across to change off to get to his hip.
Facundo showing great flexibility. Trying to hook that ankle, the left ankle of Schubert, and does, but nobody's in control.
Nothing yet. He still got his hands locked. That's why.
Yes. Schubert still has the locked hands around the left thigh of Facundo. 33 seconds left. Can somebody score? Might get a stalemate here.
I want to see if he's going to stalemate this. I want to see it. No.
Oh, Facundo breaks the locked hands. And Facundo trying. He's in good position, but no. And 3 for Facundo. Wow. Wow.
I would like to go back and see what the time was when Schubert got in on that single.
Longest takedown in college wrestling history.
He scored with, Facundo scored with 10 to 15 seconds left on that clock.
Unbelievable.
Woo. Okay, they're going to show a replay, but we're just getting to this part because otherwise we would miss half the match if they keep going. But Facundo did a really good job in there. Both of them trying to make those adjustments. Facundo ended up winning that battle. They're bouncing on that right leg that whole time for about, I almost want to say 2 minutes, Jay. I'm not going to lie. Probably a little bit longer than that.
It was probably every bit of that. So Facundo chooses bottom to start the second. And it's to a tripod, but then Schubert hanging tough. Grabs the ankle, Facundo. Oh, here we go again. Reaching through the shoulder is Facundo. Now he's out of there, and he takes the lead to 4-0.
So that was really smart by Facundo there. When he was up, the ref wasn't counting. But once he went back down to that knee, kind of in that hip lock position, he started counting. Schubert was in that position and realized, man, I got to let him go. Now, Schubert has to have confidence that, hey, man, I can get to his leg. Now he's just got to finish.
Got to finish, and Facundo needs to generate something. Another good shot or two by Schubert. Facundo could be subject to a stalling call, because he hasn't really initiated a good shot. Great countering, just hasn't initiated anything. Well, we're informed by our producer extraordinaire, it was 2.5 minutes from the time Schubert got the leg until Facundo got the takedown. Man, well, I said longest takedown in NCAA history.
Yeah, I was just saying, man, that was I've seen a lot of wrestling, but I haven't seen that part right there. That was something else. And they did a good job of wrestling through that situation. Goodness, you know, people are hollering stalling there, like Schubert's in on the leg, getting ready to score. Both guys are working there.
4-0 Facundo with that takedown with 10 seconds left in the fight. Facundo now attacks. He's in on the leg.
Now this is where Facundo has struggled lately. He gets to the leg, but he's got to work to finish. There's 25 seconds left here. Let's see how this last 25 runs out.
Schubert throws in a whizzer, but he's not in real good position with it. Facundo trying, but almost off the mat. 1 foot still in for Facundo. Now they're off. 11 seconds left in the second.
That was really good mat awareness by Schubert there. He kind of knew where he was at, and every time he kind of kept bringing Facundo back down, he was kind of getting closer to that edge. So smart mat awareness there.
And should Facundo hang on, it'd be a big win for him to be the top 6 ranked man. By the way, Intermat rankings. Second period ends still 4-0. Just the escape by Facundo in the second period. Now Schubert's turn on bottom, we assume. Yep, he chooses bottom.
I know this is a 4-0 match, man, but that first period, there's some oh, man.
And I think probably 90 caution there on Schubert. I think 95% of the people in the building thought, well, it's either going to be a Schubert takedown or maybe Facundo gets out of it. They didn't see a Facundo takedown until right toward the end.
Both these guys are extremely flexible, so kind of see how committed Facundo is to the ride.
Clock's lift and return by Facundo, and they're off with 1:53 left in the third period.
All right, watch another Granby from Schubert. That was nice there. If they would have had a little bit more space, he might have been out on that one.
Sort of almost a standing spiral there by Facundo. And he basically releases Schubert. So 4-1. Schubert needs a takedown to tie this thing and get something going. Riding time not a factor.
Both of them have been in on single legs. Neither have finished. Facundo almost got a re-attack there on Schubert in that second period. Still got to wrestle here because there's a lot of wrestling left for both these guys. Schubert's just a takedown away from tying this match up.
1:25 to go and one takedown match right now. Next takedown would be huge for either man.
Yes.
Spread the score or tie it up. Oh, Facundo a shot. High crotch on the left side. Trying to turn in to Schubert. Doesn't have control yet. Now Schubert reaches through the crotch, trying to hang on, come through the back door possibly. Facundo turning, traps one leg, trying to get his head clear and shoulders cleared.
And he's going to start trying to look to put him in danger.
Oh, Facundo's in good position and gets free.
And that's big right there for Facundo. Like I mentioned earlier, he's been getting in on shots. He's just been having trouble finishing. And he finished in that position.
2 takedowns to nothing, and it's 30 seconds left in the match right now, and a 7-1 lead. Facundo in great shape. Schubert's got to pull off a reverse and a near fall or escape and a big throw or something.
Well, they were wanting one more takedown, right? So you see what Coach Taylor's doing. He's giving him the optional start, telling Eric, hey, put him back on his feet, and we're going to go from there.
See if he's going to gives him the escape. So 7-2, a takedown would be 10-2 in the major, but only 20 seconds left to get it. Schubert doesn't want to give that up, of course.
Facundo on the hunt.
Facundo put the pressure on, gets to the leg. No 2 yet, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. No takedown.
Good hustle, though. Good hustle by Facundo, wrestling through the whole period. Nice back and forth for those guys at 107.
Toss-ups, you got 11 versus 10 here, coming up with 197. We got 9 versus 8, so you can just call those a toss-up. Especially, we're not even really halfway through the season hardly, so the rankings are still flexible, to say the least.
Right, and these guys have wrestled before back in 2024. Ryder won that one 4-2. Kind of like you talked about, Saldano's coming from Rutgers University.
In on the shot.
Almost same position from 174 as far as that rolling right there.
Watch out here.
Ugh. Yeah, thank you.
Potentially dangerous there. 36 seconds into the match, no score.
Saldano's a 2-time Big Ten place finisher, 6th in 23 and 24, and a 2-time NCAA qualifier.
Oh, Ryder in again on the leg. As Soldano scrambling a bit here. If he can pull the left shoulder clear, that is Ryder we were referring to. But Soldano's got a death grip on it right now.
Yeah, if Ryder can get that left arm out, you see his elbow right there.
Left arm, yeah.
Now, Soldano's pretty slick. He's a little crafty, man. He's got some stuff up his sleeve, too, where he can scramble out of some positions. He's sneaky. Oh, see, look at that. Look at that. Look.
And there, nothing going there.
So,
got the takedown, but no back points.
Got the takedown, no back points. What Ryder really did a good job was he was able to elevate Soldano's leg kind of in his hip pocket a little bit. It wasn't on the mat, but he had that elevated. He was trying to get him in danger, and Soldano's figuring out, hey, man, either I'm going to try to hit him with a little high fly, get him back over. Definitely don't want to give up near fall, but end up giving up the 3 takedown.
So Donovan to his feet. He's out of there to make it 3-1. Ryder was not that intense on riding after Soldano got to his feet. He said, let's go on our feet again. I'm doing pretty well there.
You know, that was a good attack by Ryder there. You know, we're accustomed to seeing him go get that underhook. But that was a nice high crotch right there off of that underhook. Almost in the same position here.
And there it was. High crotch onto a double leg. Soldano fighting it, but there's 3 and tried to throw a half in him. He's got him on his back.
He got swipes on that one.
3, I believe. 3 counts. So it's 3 and 3. 9-1 all of a sudden.
But I'm telling you, Soldano's going to go for something in that position. That's twice he's tried.
Yep. He's an underhooker, too.
Not only underhook, but even from that kind of sitting on his hip, he's feeling something where I think he wants to elevate Ryder over, because he tried it in the first takedown and he tried it there. Now that one came back to bite him.
Final 5 seconds of the period. 9-1. Ryder knocked a pretty big hole in this one so far.
So here's this last takedown that I was just talking about, and if you kind of watch it, it's very, very similar to the first one. Got deep on the high crotch, changed off to the double, got his hands locked. Now kind of watch what Soldano's trying to do. He's got that overhook there. He wants to elevate him there, but Ryder did a good job of getting those hips back and getting the 3 takedown, 3 near fall.
So suddenly 9-1. Quick escape by Soldano makes it 9-2. Let's see what he can get going. Obviously, he's got to pick it up down by 7. Oh, but Ryder's back in on the leg again. He's attacked that.
I told
there
you.
we go.
I
Soldano.
told you.
Ryder was ready for it, flipped through it, but Soldano he went for the goal there.
Listen, yeah.
That's fun stuff there.
That's why, like I said, he's sneaky. He's tried it twice. That's his 3rd time. So Ryder's felt that. Like I said, they've wrestled before. It was a 4-2 victory for Ryder there. So
this is a match where you could get tired, and there's been a lot of action in this one.
You cannot relax. Even if you're in on a good shot wrestling this Soldano, you cannot relax. So
score 9-2. If you joined us late, Oklahoma State leads the duel 7-0, winning at 165 and where we started, and then 174.
Ryder has been the aggressor from the
Sure has. He's been attacking the
yes.
legs. Which were thrown in on the edge, both of them. Looking for position. Leg shot by Ryder again.
But it's a feel for Soldano. He's trying to get him out of position to look for something big. So Ryder's got to be on point when he gets in on those legs and be careful going up to his waist.
Well, Roger Kish told us during the warm-ups that Soldano needs to just watch the underhooks, because Ryder loves to do that. And either try for a throw or go down to a high crotch from it. Stall warning against Soldano. 28 seconds left in the second. No scoring here other than the escape in this period.
Said right to our point earlier, Ryder's been the aggressor. 2 high crotches, 1 double leg. Just got a stall call there, so he's definitely pressing the pace. But he's also kind of slowed down a little bit because he felt a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like he felt that a little bit.
That'll end the period. Still 7-2. It'll be Ryder's choice to start the 3rd.
And here's what I say: desperate men do desperate things, right? Soldano's down 9-2. So you better believe if Ryder gets back in, he's going to look at something to try to throw him in.
Yeah, and I believe I said 7-2. It was 9-2. I'm glad you caught that. I looked at the score of the previous match. It was 9-1 in that first period. 2 takedowns and a 3-point near fall. So Soldano's got to try some big stuff. No question. When you're down that much now, Ryder trying for a little switch there. Comes to his feet. Oh, watch out here. Watch out here. Whoa! Somebody was in trouble there, but I'm not sure who.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, I'm saying something. I was going to say, watch for Spoleto here. He's got a Merkel locked up, but he's got to be careful of that right leg going over there if Soldano wants to jump over the top and try to go get that. You got blood time?
A little stalemate.
Okay.
Kind of frozen there a bit, and Soldano knows I got to get something big to work. I'm down by 7. A big one or a big move with the pin.
It's in his bag.
Ryder, quadrupod. Soldano reaches through the leg on the right side.
Stand straight up and just sit there with it.
Legs on him, watch out here. Ryder being cautious there, not trying anything too fancy.
Well, he's got to stay solid in all these positions. He just took a quick peek at the clock. There's 45 seconds left. Riding time's not going to be a factor.
Nope, not
the
either
score's
way.
9-2.
Trying to peel that right foot off is Ryder, but Soldano hanging out to watch out here. Does he dare roll through here?
I think he's just going to stand there with it.
Ryder making progress, but Soldano's still in control, but running out of time.
Yeah, but Ryder doesn't need to put himself in danger either. You know? It's like he doesn't need to get down there. Hands are live. Oh, they missed that one.
Almost.
Yep.
Almost.
Caldwell threw it. Caldwell saw that one.
So don't do that.
Yeah.
And actually,
yeah. They threw it. They threw it.
I'm not
I couldn't
sure
help myself
because what were they challenging?
It's locked hands. He
Oh,
locked
locked
his hands.
hands. Okay.
Yeah, so when he took him back to the mat, he locked his hands. I mean, it was right towards us. But Eric was on one side, Briscoe was on the other side, so they didn't see it. So they'll review it, and that's going to be
saying,
1 point.
well, there's only 5 seconds, will it matter? Well,
Hey.
if they do score the penalty, it would be a major decision.
It's a major decision. And this goes down to fighting for every single point.
Yeah. Because you never know. Here's going to be a look at it.
Yeah, see if the camera, so there he's down. Even when he rolls him through, it's almost like a gut wrench. When he rolls him all the way through, they'll continue to play that. Roll him all the way through, you can see his hands being locked. It's like a trap arm gut right there. See that? There you go. And then now they got it on the big screen too.
And that would be the difference if there is locked hands with only 5 seconds left, unless Soldano could pull off a 2-point near fall in the final 5 seconds. It'll be a major decision, 10-2, if the challenge is successful.
And this is something for Ryder really to build his confidence in, because he has been the aggressor, right? That, like I said, the underhook, the doubles, near fall count here, almost pin. So they're kind of talking about that in the corner. Obviously, the officials are looking at the reviews. So it'll come back 1 point, locked hands with 5 seconds left. That'll make the score 10-2.
Well, Eric Bruchette took his headset off, then he put it back on. So I guess they're not quite through.
Well, I think they may have to go back to what the time was. Now I think it's a time issue. Yeah, now it's a time issue to figure out.
So there could be
how
12
much time
or
is left.
14 seconds instead of 5.
Yeah.
If it's successful, though, whatever time is left, Soldano's got to score a point to keep from getting a major decision against him if the challenge is successful.
All right, I'll take a list. Scores 10-2, 18 seconds left on the clock.
Locked hands is the challenge is successful.
Yep.
That'll make it 10-2 and 18 seconds on the clock.
I'm pretty sure Soldano's thinking right here, man, that whistle's going to blow. He may go up to that front headlock reversal and try to pull him straight back to see if he can get some quick swipes.
The only other way is let him go and try to take him down, and that's pretty hard to do in that short time.
Yeah. And in Ryder, what his objective is to be, hey, I got to be ready for that. Make sure I'm not leaning too far back.
So 18 seconds left, 10-2 the score. Soldano's got to find a way to score something to keep from giving up the major. Going to try a throw, you would assume, some kind of a roll through. Throw. But Ryder's just spread out, keeping his base. There's the roll through. Got to watch it. He got a near fall right there. Great job, Soldano.
I told you.
3-point near fall and makes it 10 or 3 or 4.
10 to 6. That's what Soldano had to do. Right? Top two-time NCAA qualifier with that cross wrist tilt. We know Merrill's tough to score on, so let's see what happens here at 197 pounds at Bedlam.
Cody Merrill, his only loss was to Adam, or rather was to
Indeed, from
Iowa. From Iowa, and that was a tight 4-2 match. But his scores have been low: 5-3, 5-1, 4-3, tiebreaker 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. Then he had a couple of dominant ones over unranked people, but usually low-scoring matches.
Yep, low-scoring matches. Merrill's tough on top as well. Like I said, Parker's tough on top as well. So whoever can get, you know, to these legs and score a takedown is going to be crucial in this match, because they're both pretty good during this match, but they're both pretty good on the mat.
Again, Oklahoma State leads the duel 10-0. Got to give Soldano credit for Oklahoma. That late 4-point near fall, getting him out of a major decision.
Sure did. Wrestled the whole match.
It would have been pretty easy to check it in with 18 seconds left, saying, well, it's over. And he says, nope, I'm going to score and not give up a major.
These boys are laying some heavy hands out here. Yeah, he mushed him. He mushed him on that one. I love it. That's awesome. A little bit of wrestling action, man. Let me introduce you to my palm. Just been one little attack with Parker to Merrill's right leg. I expect this to be somewhat of a, to your point earlier, Jay, a low-scoring affair.
Well, my guess of 12,000 is pretty close. Attendance, 12,544.
There you go.
A sellout. 13,611 is sellout for basketball, but it's a little less for wrestling because of some of these chair seats. Tremendous crowd. 12,000. 12,549. I think I said 12,5. That looks like a 9, not a 4 that they wrote out.
And we got the students back. They start school tomorrow. I want to make sure I point out, because I did get this text message last time when we had the duel here against Stanford about the guys over there in the banana suits. That is a student ministry. I went over there and talked to a couple of them before the duel, and I want to make sure I give their due diligence and give them a shout out, man. But they are here just to support a good atmosphere and cheer on the Pokes. So,
same group as the football bunch.
I think
so. Yeah. Oh,
nice.
Parker's got the leg. And Merrill trying to scramble at the edge. Reaches for a leg, but there is.
Oh,
no,
they're going to throw that brick on that one.
No 3 yet.
Short time, too.
They're off the mat.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see if. Nope. Roger Kish had the brick in his hand and then dropped it.
Nice underhook there by Parker. A little throw-by series in there.
Almost 3
Close
for Parker.
Close. This gets to that point where we were talking about Merrill being tough to score on.
Official Eric Burchett talking to Parker. I think he thought he was a little feisty over here on the edge. So time runs out. No score.
Check out this scramble here that these guys just had. And like I said, this came off of Parker's offense with that underhook, little throw by there, got to Merrill's right leg. Merrill's doing a good job here. Sat on his butt, got right back up. This was a big sequence right here. He lifted that leg up. Here's what helped. Hopped right back up, nothing secure, got back to that hip lock.
So Merrill's choice to start the second. So he chooses bottom. This is big, and Merrill out of there and reaches for the leg. Now, had they scored the escape?
No.
Not.
Nope. Parker's still in control right now. So riding time's going his way, but worst case.
So Merrill just shoves him away and gets the escape.
That was a really, really good job by Merrill there. I just talked about how tough Parker was on top when he got that cross wrist.
Good quick move underneath.
It took Merrill no more than 2-3 seconds to get to his feet. Obviously, he was trying to get that reversal, but ended up with the one escape.
With only 15 seconds. Oh, Merrill fired a shot. Not there. That Let's see who can get a takedown.
Yeah.
And what you would expect to be low scoring, a takedown would be huge for either man. You don't see this being a 9-8 match.
And Parker's didn't really field into a 97-pounder. Like I said, he was an 84-pounder last year and put on a little bit of weight, a little bit more muscle. Been wrestling extremely well at 197 for the Sooners.
I said you don't expect this to be a 9-8 match, but they are ranked 9 and 8.
Just you did that on purpose,
no,
Jay.
I just not said, wait a minute, why does that sound familiar? Oh, they're ranked 9th and 8.
Got a little blood. Got Coach Mark Hall over there, helping out with these upper weight guys from 65 to
director
97.
of operations technically for Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's a really good addition for that OU staff right there.
Great wrestler at Penn State.
Yep. Just great wrestlers even through the age group level as well.
Speaking of Penn State, the Nittany Lions go to Iowa this Friday. Should be a big sold-out duel. Poke in the eye there. Unintentional.
It's unintentional, right? It's unintentional. But I tell you what, Parker is getting Merrill to react to those fakes. Now he's going to have to start following them up. So this match has already kind of got a little bit chippy here and there. Merrill's trying to get that vision back. I feel you, man.
Got to make sure I can see.
Yeah, getting poked in the eye don't feel good. Yeah, that's a good call. With that right hand, he's kind of hitting on that headgear, though. Good clubs, fellas.
2-on-1 tie there by Parker. See if he could work something off of it, but Merrill pulls away from it.
30
Both of them
seconds
have done a lot of half shots trying to set something up, but just not a lot of complete shots.
Crowd's getting behind Merrill here.
A lot of hand fighting in this match.
Yeah.
Collar ties, hand fighting, trying to control the elbows or the hands. And he who controls the hands and elbows usually can score.
He's got some good fakes.
Running
That
out,
was the first time he
and
followed
that's the
him
end
up.
of the second period. Just 1-0. No surprise, and Parker's choice.
Oh, he chose neutral. Okay.
Oh, well,
That's,
interesting.
Well, it's to the point I discussed earlier, right? Merrill's toughness on top, right? That's how he won the match against McDaniel from Nebraska. Keeps him in a lot of these matches. As a redshirt freshman to get a redshirt senior to say neutral, that's a sign of respect there. Now, Parker's got to go follow that up.
There was a 197-pound match in the consolation round a few years ago at the NCAA tournament. Can't you remember who the wrestlers are? They were both really good on top. They couldn't score in the first. They both took top. They kept turning each other. It was like 14-12, all on near fall points from picking top. It was fun to watch. Because, I mean, they were rolling each other around.
See, now Parker, there's fakes, but he hadn't followed it up with nothing. I think he's maybe looking for a stall call, but he's got to start following those up for Eric to possibly hit Merrill with one.
A couple of half shots by
There's that
Merrill.
underhook again. That's his position.
Watch out here. Parker's got a little height advantage. He can yank him up. But Merrill squirms out of that, comes in.
Oh. Woo! They're going to have to watch this.
Another little head
They're going to
slap.
have to, yeah. Eric's going to have to chit-chat with him just a little bit. Yep. Good job, official. Good job,
guys.
official. Just wrestle.
57 seconds left. Parker trying to pick up the pace, get that winning takedown. And on Merrill again on the leg.
See if he gets back to that underhook.
And unless I missed one, there's not been any stalling warning against either wrestler.
None.
40 seconds left. Good fake shot by Parker, but not there. Stalling warning could be coming against Merrill, I would think. One more shot by Parker, but only 28 seconds left.
There's the first stall warning.
20 seconds left. Parker still trying to pick up that pace. Push. Merrill snapped him away, dives in off the edge of the mat.
But that's smart by Merrill.
That will kill the stalling.
Well, that buys him a little bit more time. Buys him a little bit more time. Let's see if Parker gets back to that little misdirection that he tried to hit earlier.
8 seconds. Dive under tried by Parker, not there. And Merrill blocks him off. Parker still looking for the shot. 2 seconds, 1. And that's it. Merrill wins it 1-0.